Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about important chapter, that is depreciation. Uh, I think all of you have an idea on depreciation because for example, if you want to buy a second hand asset, for example, if you want to buy a machinery, second hand machinery, did you pay the original cost? No, we pay some less amount than the original cost. Why? Because depreciation is there for that asset, any asset, depreciation is there for that asset. We less the depreciation amount and then we pay the cost. Okay? What is depreciation? What is depreciation? Depreciation means decrease in the value of an asset. Decrease in the value of an asset due to its usage or passage. Due to its usage or passage of time. Okay. And depreciation means decrease in the value of asset due to its usage or passage of time. Or else we can also say depreciation is a permanent, continuing and gradual shrinkage in the book value of asset. Okay, it's a continuing and gradual shrinkage. Asset doesn't decrease in a day. It is a continuing and gradual shrinkage in the book value of asset. Okay, every year. For example, it decreases its value every year. Year by year, the value of the asset goes to decrease. Okay, and according to the Companies Act 2013, depreciation is the systematic allocation of depreciable amount of an asset over its useful life. Okay, depreciation is the systematic allocation of the depreciable amount of an asset over its useful life. And depreciation is charged on the book value. Depreciation is charged on the book value. It means we charge the depreciation. It is shown on the books after depreciation is written off. Okay, if you see the books of the business field, the value we find in the asset side. Okay, in the balance sheet of the firm, we find assets. We find the asset value only after return of the depreciation. Okay, and once depreciation is charged, it reduces the value of the asset permanently. If you charge the depreciation once, it reduces the value of the asset permanently. We can't increase the value. If you charge depreciation this year, the value of the asset didn't increase in the next year. We can't increase the asset value in the next year. That's what we are saying. If we once charge the depreciation, it reduces the value of the asset permanently. Okay, and it is charged continuously. If you start to charge depreciation, it is to be charged continuously. If you start this year charging depreciation, you have to charge it in the second year, third year and fourth year and throughout the life period of the asset. And causes physical depreciation. Wear and tear means depreciation caused due to mainly the asset is in use, it may decay, isn't it? If you leave the for example, if you leave the machine outside, what will happen? It may form rust, isn't it? So depreciation may be caused due to the usage, mainly due to the usage. It may tear, or it may decay, or it may rust. Anything may happen. Okay, all these things may lead to depreciation. It means reduce the value of the asset. And coming to the obsolescence means, for example, if you want to if you buy a new machinery, what will happen? Already existing machinery goes to outdated. Though it is in a good condition, it may not be useful to us. That is called as obsolescence. And in that cases, what will happen? It leads to the depreciation. It reduces the value of the existing machinery or an asset. And depletion. Depletion means loss of natural resource due to extraction of raw materials. This is considered in the case of mines and quarries. And another reason, another important reason is accident. Due to accidents also, the value of the assets decrease. Accidents also leads to depreciation. For example, if any fire accident occurs, means what happen? Some damage is going to occur to the asset. So it reduces the value of the asset. So accidents also leads to depreciation. And coming to the need or significance of depreciation, what is the need of depreciation, or what is importance of depreciation? To know the true profits. If you want to know the true profits of the firm, we have to reduce the value of the asset. Reduce the value of the assets means we have to reduce the depreciation from the income earned by that asset. Then only we know the true profits of the business firm. Or else if you didn't reduce value by depreciation, what will happen? The profits are overstated. Okay. And coming to the next one, to show true financial position. Okay. In the case for preparation of balance sheet, we need the true value of the asset. Okay. For this also we have to take the depreciation. Otherwise, asset value is to be overstated. It may not show the true value of the true financial position of the firm. Okay. Assets are overvalued and to make provision for replacement of asset. To make provision for replacement of asset. Depreciation also helps in to make the provision for replacement of asset. It means we reduce the depreciation, no? We create a depreciation fund. And with that fund, we can buy new asset. At the end of the lifetime of this asset, we can buy the new asset with the help of the depreciation fund. Okay? In this way, depreciation helps us. This is the need or significance of depreciation. And coming to the different methods of providing depreciation. Okay, it's very nice we provide depreciation. But so, in what methods? So many methods are there. Okay. So many methods basing on their requirements and their uses. Uh, the business firms use different methods. What are they? Fixed installment method, diminishing balance method, annuity method, depreciation fund method, machine hour method. These are the methods followed by the business concerns in calculating or providing depreciation. And coming to the first method, fixed installment method. In this method, fixed installment method, what we do? And first, fixed installment method is also called as equal installment or original installment method or straight line method. Okay, equal installment. The name itself says fixed, equal. Okay, and straight line means the same amount. We reduce the same amount. We depreciation is a we reduce the same amount. We charge depreciation same amount. Okay, every year. And depreciation is charged on the original cost of the method. In this method, in this fixed installment method, what we do? We charge on depreciation is charged on the original cost of the asset, And another important point is we charge the same amount every year. For example, if you take 5,000 as a depreciation on the asset value of 1 lakh, we charge the same 5,000 depreciation every year. Throughout the life period, we charge the same 5,000 as depreciation. Okay? And coming to the diminishing balance method. And this method is also called as written down method or reducing balance method. Okay. This method is also called as written down method or reducing balance method. Depreciation is calculated at fixed percentage on the diminishing value of asset. In this also, depreciation is calculated at a fixed percentage. The percentage of depreciation may not change, but in the first method, in the fixed installment method, we charge depreciation on the original cost of the asset. But in the coming to the next method, that is diminishing balance method, we charge depreciation on reducing balance method. For example, take the same example. Let's take same example what we take in the first method. What we take, for example, the value of asset is 1 lakh and the depreciation is 5,000. Okay. 5,000. Then what we do? For example, first year we reduce 5,000. That means, and in the next year, what is the value of the asset? 95,000. Isn't it? And in the second year, we reduce 95,000 minus 5,000. Okay. And we go on reducing the balance like that. That is called diminishing balance method. Okay. And in the next year, we deduct 5,000 from 90,000. Okay. Like that, the value of the assets goes on diminishing year by year. Okay. And coming to the next method, annuity method. This method takes into account the interest loan on the acquisition of asset. This method takes into account the interest lost on the acquisition of the asset. Interest is calculated on the book value of the asset. The amount of depreciation is to be charged basing on the annuity tables. Okay, that's why this method is called as annuity method. In this method depreciation is charged on the basis of annuity tables. That's why this method is called as annuity method. And coming to depreciation fund method. This method provides for replacement of asset. In this method, some amount is deducted from the value of the asset that amount is called as depreciation fund, and that amount is put aside, and they buy some securities with that depreciation fund amount, and at the end of the lifetime of the asset, they buy the new asset by selling the securities. By selling the securities, they acquire with the help of depreciation fund. Okay, understand? Okay. And depreciation. This method provides fund for replacement of assets. That's why this method, depreciation fund method, provides fund for replacement of asset. And coming to the depletion method. Basing on this method, total quantity of output likely to be available is estimated. Total output likely to be available is estimated, and then they deduct the depreciation. Okay, and generally this method is used in mines and quarries. And coming to the machine hour rate method. And in this method, life of the asset is estimated in hours. Generally, this method is used for missions. The name itself says no mission hour rate method. Okay, certain rate is fixed for hour. For 1 hour, for example, if you take 20, then the hour rate is calculated. Life of the asset is estimated in hours and depreciation is calculated basing on the actual working hours. Okay, and that's all for today. In the next class, we can go to problems. Okay.